Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. It is Lindsay and Hannah here. We are your friendly Edmonton recruiters. We are back at it. We took a little bit of a sabbatical, so to speak, from the videos, but we are back here ready to help inform you about what's currently going on in the market. So today we're going to talk about the October Statistics Canada Canadian labor force release information. So all the information about how the labor force changed in October comes out on these monthly reports. They're accessible to everyone. So if you haven't checked it out before, it's a great resource for you to just keep aware of actually what's happening in the market. The news is a great resource too, but they will always skew the information based on what message they want to get across. So this is a good way for you to look at the data and make your own inferences yourself. So definitely recommend it. We'll add the link in the description here. But to kick it off, let's talk about the unemployment rates. So in Canada, the unemployment rate right now is 8.9%. So that was a decrease in the month of October, which is fantastic. In Alberta, it is now 10.7%, whereas in September, it was 11.7%. So we are continuing to see a decreasing trend. We kind of saw, a huge increase, and then it's starting to plateau out, but there's still a decrease in the amount of unemployment, and that's indicative of more jobs being on the market and being created for people, which is great. So jobs added in October, there were 83,600 in October added across Canada. And employment increased in Alberta, Ontario, British Columbia, Newfoundland and Labrador, and PEI. So all of those provinces saw employment increases in the month of October, which is great news. And then looking more specific, obviously we here at Robert Half specialize in finance and accounting, administration, marketing and creative, and technology roles. So specific to those types of fields. So for social sciences, the unemployment rate right now in Canada is 3.3%. Applied sciences, including tech, is at 3.5%. Business, finance, and administration is currently at 4.9%, and management roles are at 2.9%. So that's the lowest of all those kind of areas that we specialize in. So all that to say that these numbers are all significantly lower than the average, which you will hear kind of splattered across news stations on an ongoing basis. So it's just really important to know that if you are in a field where where it's a little bit more in demand, all of those positions are in demand at the moment, and we're seeing that we're really, really busy. So the demand is still there for roles in these types of fields. And so it's something to be encouraged by if you're in one of these fields. Unemployment rate is still quite low. There is still a lot of opportunity for you. It's just a case of making sure you're reaching out to the right people and knowing where to find it, which is, of course, where we come in. So I'm going to launch it over to Lindsay, and she's going to give you a little bit more interesting information from the October report.
Yeah, absolutely. So just kind of retouching on the business and finance admin side that Hannah just kind of chatted about, it actually, we did have a decrease of 5.3%. So again, we're trending in the correct direction, which is fantastic. Mm-hmm. And we're seeing that on job boards as well. We're just seeing an increase in terms of kind of flows for jobs being posted. Specifically right now, we're seeing a definitely big influx on public practice as year end is coming up. So if you're kind of in that area, just keep your eye out. I think a role will be coming your way hopefully soon. So definitely interesting notes. So kind of a note from Statistics Canada. By the week of October 11th to 17th, several provinces had tightened their public health measures in responses to spikes in COVID-19 cases. I'm sure a lot of people knew that there was going to be kind of a second wave. I'm hoping that this is just it, and then hopefully we'll be able to kind of get through it. But, unlike the widespread economic shutdown implemented in March and April, these measures were targeted at businesses that there was more of a risk of COVID transmission. So we are learning from kind of the past, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't go into a complete lockdown again. I think we're kind of being smarter from our more economic side of things, which is great to hear. Another kind of interesting side of things, the greatest monthly rebound areas that we saw in October, number one was retail trade, which is, to me, a pretty big surprise considering retail, most people kind of think of just buying things online right now. But in terms of the retail industry, they actually added 44,000 jobs in October across Canada, which was the most in any industry, which is great. Besides that, there was professional, scientific, and technical services. That was 43,000 jobs. And then coming in third would be real estate, rental, and leasing jobs, increase of 28,000. So again, just great numbers. We're trending in the right direction, as is great to see. Fourth quarter coming into it, and vacation coverages coming up, kind of the monthly holidays. Let us know if you guys need help out there. We're definitely kind of a firm that will be able to kind of provide those services. As from our side, we definitely see a lot of our clients and candidates going on those vacations and Christmases, even though if it's going to be a staycation, definitely encourage you to still take them for the mental health.
Yeah, absolutely. I think more than ever this year, we all need it. I know I certainly do. And Lindsay, I'm sure you're the same.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that period off, but it does cause issues for companies that need to be continuing on their operations during the holiday season. To have a huge amount of staff going on leave at the same time is a big challenge. So we're definitely really busy on the contract side with that. And then the other thing too to keep your eyes open for is that January often marks a new budget for organizations, and lots of new projects do kick off in January. So we do tend to see a spike sometimes early January, but definitely mid to late January of projects that kick off, not just when it comes to kind of the finance year-end stuff, but also, technology new implementations often will start in January. So definitely all really encouraging. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit of a plateau in December as far as hiring, but if we see a little bit more of a spike in hiring in January in response to that. So something we'll be interested to see as it shakes out in the market here. But hopefully all that information was useful to you. As always, we are here to help and be a resource for you. If you're an employer and you need to cover some staff, we're here for that. If you're looking for positions, we're here to help you with that as well. Obviously, we can connect you to the right one of our peers if we're not the right one to help you specifically with a role. So reach out, don't hesitate. We're on LinkedIn, very accessible via email or phone. Reach out to us anytime and we can get you connected in the right direction. So hopefully that was helpful for everyone. We will be back again. I will not make promises as to when, but hopefully next week. And we'll be continuing to put out this information for you in the hopes that it can help equip you to succeed over the next few months.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. Have a great day, everyone.